Last week we talked about the importance of giving yourself a pat on the back. Credit where credit is due. I alluded to an important point with regard to that act of patting oneself in the back. In fact, I alluded to two important acts. One, that it completes the loop of feedback to ensure that we move forward. But the second point linked to that is that it encourages us to move forward, and what we need to do is constantly egg ourselves on. Now, I'm making a slight distinction between encouraging and egging ourselves on, or enthusing ourselves, or motivating ourselves. First of all, I have a problem with the word encourage, because what does it mean? Give myself courage. We don't need courage. As I've said many times before, people have often said to me, or many of my clients, my God, that was a brave and courageous decision you made, or that was a courageous and brave thing that you just did to set up your business, move to France, this, that, or the other, whatever. And people in the zone will always say to people who believe that they have been brave and courageous, or have seen them as being brave and courageous, no bravery or courage was required. In fact, very often no decision was even required. What I did, what appears to be brave and courageous to you, is just the obvious next thing that I need to do, having made all the right little choices along the way. We've talked about that. We don't need to encourage ourselves in the way in which the word would actually suggest. What we need to do is, as I said, egg ourselves on. When we egg ourselves on, we egg others on as well. We don't actually go out and say, come on, I'm egging you on. But people watch other people all the time. Everybody is people watching. People in leadership positions often don't appreciate the fact that they are being watched all of the time. But we're all in leadership positions. First of all, we're leading our own lives. We are an influence on those around us. We're particularly an influence on those nearest and dearest to us. And the more we egg ourselves on, by virtue of the fact that we take bigger steps forward, other people notice, and they are egged on to take bigger steps forward too. There is a wonderful piece of Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi's book, Flow, where there is a graph that he uses to paint a picture of how we all, in order to move forward in our lives, need to keep ourselves on the cusp of challenge, just with one foot outside our comfort zone. We're really only going to do that when we know that the last time we put our foot outside the comfort zone, it moved us forward. That's what eggs us on. And that is what we need to be mindful of as we go through our day today.